Hi again. My name is Hari Om Vashishtha. HARIOM VASHISHTHA. This is for the artificial intelligence within YouTube algorithms, which often get my name wrong. um, Before I begin, I will verify my stream quality at least. So sometimes what happens is that I will verify my. Oh, great. Um, the stream fails in one of my previous recent streams. I blabbered for about an hour, and outcome was like 19 seconds video, which I had to delete. Also, a lot of my recent experimentation has been failing, so I'm now like moving more carefully. Okay, so coming back to let's start with the goal of the session. The goal of the session is to learn, to very specifically learn. So it is going to be a slow exercise, um, but I'll start with the tangents and actually a news update. My yesterday session, I was learning with the help of the celebrity in the town, that is Fable. Oh my God! So when we when most of the humanity woke up today with the breaking news that, dude, United States has decided to not allow the the I don't know what do I like what words should I use, what they thought about, like rest of the humanity. I mean, everybody didn't like it. I've been trying to gauge the sentiments, although roughly through LinkedIn and Twitter in various raw terms. I'm not really doing a research oriented experimentation like knowledge gathering, but yeah, I did get to see. So I have my perspective and thoughts, and I see someone, few people also trying to pitch into really build. Um, where do I start from? I experienced something. So just after this, I will try to get into the experimentation I'm doing. This is something I want to start with. Oh my God. $50 million for V0.1 globally viable contender for sovereign general models, with at least another 1 billion committed to in tiers to follow successful execution. I mean, of course, we need a contender. Do we have money for this? Do we have talent? Yes. Do we have talent? I believe we have talent. I am nowhere close to the experimentation, the knowledge required, maybe, but I'm a researcher or research oriented personality as well. I believe so. Okay, so my R&D is this is something I want to respond to, but anyway, I'll kill this tab for now. I'll start from where I worked from yesterday. So I'll start with billing. Okay, so I'm burning credits on everyday basis for summarizing my everyday sessions with the help of Hermes agent on clawstation.ai. So my expectation is this run burns $1.03. Yesterday it failed due to some exceptions in the prompt. So I optimized it today. I tried to look at the logs and move forward. So I'll start with buying some credits, and I think it will take some. OTP or something. Then I will generate the summary from yesterday's session. So I'm not automating it yet. I'm not unleashing the superpowers like with unlimited. Wow, I just purchased $5.90. Okay, I just got five. I paid for 5.9, which basically is tax. Okay, this is where we are starting from. So my credits are there. Now I'll be hitting the run button on my clock station. I hope it is not disconnected. So I also built, what is that? I realized, so this is the screen I started with. I wrote a lot today, and the realization came. So I was using my Hermes agent without a wiki. There was no wiki, yes, until today in my Hermes agent. So I was wondering, I mean, it says it will improve with time, but how? So I explored the settings and insights, and there was this. Is that footage? Yeah, this LLM wiki section was like empty. It was unavailable until today. So I thought, like, dude, this is stupid to have it even, right? Then I created a. That's what we say, right? I enabled this LLM wiki with the help of Claude. So I didn't do it much. I don't get into the code. I asked uh, the Chrome plugin within my browser and to explain me the like right method to enable LLM wiki. Although I also thought to customize, optimize that prompt for doing that. And if you see the home, this conversation, this prompt was initially actually built by Claude. And did not think much about it, but yes, I asked it to optimize once. There were not much iterations into that. I'm sure there is a lot that can be updated, customized in this prompt, right? So it did that, and it this also I tried to calculate the credits this operation would burn, and I noted it in my Twitter long post today, somewhere around here. Okay, 0.24 wiki setup dollars. So, and my yesterday's run was 0.52. I expect today to run more than one, and I think let's say less than $1.5. I'm going to hit the run button now, and let's see. So I'm looking at $1 million consistency partner V6, and also I have published this. Not really, so it's not a real, not a, what do I say, deep project, but MDCP. Oh no, no. Let me look at my profile. So what I'm saying is GitHub. I'm putting it out, putting my $1 million consistency partner project in public, like a repository on GitHub, and it's not full-fledged system yet is the important part. $1 million consistency partner, that's what I'm trying to uh, build myself as. So I am the person, I believe I'm putting out what am I doing, why am I doing this, right? So I'm building my public profile, I'm building my persona, my presence, digital presence on the internet. So this is there. There's not much in that. I'm going to be updating it manually, and this part of the documentation can be automated. I should be doing that. I can do that, but I don't want to focus much on the execution part of it. Currently, I want to learn. Okay, I want to focus on the process rather than optimizing the process. Okay, so I'm not getting into there. That one of my recent, so V3 is documented there. So I think a couple more versions need to be also updated there. Now coming back to you experimentation. Few more things before I proceed. So I'll hit the play button now. Tara, um, I could have. I don't understand this coding schedule, but I did it with the help of. Yeah, it has never been run, and I also optimized this prompt to not run into an issue like yesterday. It was sad, bad show. Also, there was a bug in yesterday's uh, an error. I would say, okay, job has been triggered. What happened yesterday was this wasn't showing running for some long time, and it just came out with an output. I was like, oh, I kept on looking for the output. Dude, where is my running session? Okay, so this will start burning, and I expect it to stop at. Okay, now let's be specific. 4.97 about that. So I'm also starting to track the cost of each run. Yesterday it was 5.0.52, which was an all errorness execution. So I think in my previous two previous run, I can safely make it like $1.03. That was the outcome, right? I think for a couple of runs it was that only. So I can do that. This wasn't generated using Hermes. Business the expense was generated using Claude, but maybe the name in the let me just check. You edited right? I did it. I don't get the thing. So I have recently been upgrading my and redirecting my experimentation. So currently, I'm focusing on the certification. The so goal like hypothesis, like if there's an experiment, what is an experiment? We start with an hypothesis, right? We either fail it or just crush it. So there's an hypothesis. There's no hypothesis in this page. Wait a second. This is not the experiment page. Let's take a step back. Let's take a step back. Okay. Business experiment. There was something in this filter. Okay, yeah. On there's another page on the top, above this page. Okay. Before I move on to that, so I wanted to um, expand into like just close other things before I finish, before I focus on learning. So, uh, yeah, because I'm building my own presence now, I'm also focusing on looking for sponsors. And why would someone sponsor me? So I also built a thumbnail. My machine is also very um, incomplete. It doesn't have enough resources. Often it hangs, it freezes. So I also need to upgrade my machine. Uh, wow. Sponsor my certification, accelerate real impact. That's what ChatGPT is saying. I didn't ask it to do that, like do it like that. You invest in committed learner. I document everything. You become part of a journey that uplifts others. Wow. I learn deeply. I build publicly. I deliver well. You help me pass. Let's create impact together. It's not highlighting that Bharat. Oh, it's Bharat Dreaming is there. Jaipur, 11th of July. Right? I'll use it on LinkedIn tomorrow. Okay. So let me shut this thing. This is important. I'm looking for sponsors very carefully. I want to attempt this. This is my YouTube presence related to Salesforce Agentforce. It has about, so I'm showing the analytics dashboard. I'm talking about the intents and the goals and the discipline. So since January 1st, this project has started in March 2025. Generated only 16,000 views, only because I didn't focus on creating content. There was not much of thought process behind, like clear execution as well. So there was a lot of chaos. I was getting started, and that's how you start. Why this is minimal? Why is it not? So only 39, and 39 is like maybe people often sometimes subscribe for not by like not even knowing what they are subscribing to. They may like some words. I've been also talking about some philosophies about topic conversation, and this is a deeper thing which I would not touch upon today at least. So I'm also a philosophy enthusiast. I talk a lot about philosophy. This is my YouTube presence, which data for which I was showcasing. Yesterday's session, today's session, day before yesterday's session. The thumbnails are now carefully drafted. Every video has like 5, 7, 4, 5 views. If I share something, so I'm not getting into search traffic yet. So what I'm saying is, yes, my content is not optimized, and I'm slowly moving into a direction where it will be. I write a lot. I think about publishing a lot of things, and also my content is lot like not really. Oh, I might need to take a break. Okay, let's see if I would need to continue. Um, so I write a lot. I fail at discipline. There is something. Uh, that is something I do not have control on. I have about 4 hours a day, so I'm using that. There are sometimes when I have to be with my grandpa and not work on anything else. So that I cannot control. So there's a priority about life and things, right? So I don't prioritize anything else above my grandpa. Okay, so this is my today's post on LinkedIn, and I published my yay this cute little banner on my screen which says there are 27 days, 0 hours, 16 minutes left for July 4th, 11th. That's the goal. Okay. I don't get much engagement. Actually, almost zero engagement on LinkedIn, but I still post. I still post like there's no tomorrow. I don't think 10 times. So I'm going to be shutting my like every other tab that is not required slowly. I hope this run is complete. Oh, it's still running. Yay, there's an output now. So I'll just verify the credit balance, or maybe it keeps on taking some time. So I'll see the output from here. Ta- Okay. Today I also customized this prompt to yet until yesterday its goal was to align towards my long term goal. Today I gave it a goal to like give me a summary of what I learned. Um Give me like tell me, or documentation is like about very specifically what I'm doing. Um, so this Notion page is published. So let's look at the Notion page. Before that, before that. So currently, so as I said, I'm a research oriented professional running into funnels and projects, everything like a project. This ultimate funnels experiment, I think I started this Notion page in public. It's a public page since a long time. It's not highlighted on my blog. I missed to keep it off on that uh, blog, and I am slow evolver. I build things, then I connect the dots. If I have to just look at the version history, okay, I want to just look at the first day it was published on. May, oh no, it's not the starting. Let me try to go deeper. Wow. September. It's about 2024. It started in 2024, I think. Oh wow. March. Okay. Let me try to. I think it was just the beginning of 2024 when I launched three mistakes of my life. Hey, okay. This is the first day it was launched. Maybe February 23, 2024. It's okay. I don't want to. Although I'm already paying for Notion Pro, but see, they don't do that. So, I what is that I'm trying to showcase here is that I've been running structured experimentation, and slowly every experiment is like going deeper. So I'm currently running experiment number 13, 14, and 15 together, and the experiment number 13 is me as a service. I'm putting myself in the market, but evolving slowly. So me as a service was the first thought when it started as a fork from Mr. Behzoud. I don't remember the complete name. So this was just a thought I published. The 13 is like I never actually worked on this project. What did I just do? There's been some funnels I thought from there. Then iteration. How can three pages have the same iteration? There's just a tag. Okay. The next experiment. It is still running. It has a new version. It has a new mm, theory, physics, and everything inside that. This website, but I'm not expanding into that. It's a slow evolving project. And experiment number 15 is this where I'm running Salesforce experimentation services, everything. So let's shut that. Now, this page has been just now generated by Hermes. Okay, so we'll see the cost of this run first. I hope it has settled. The cost has settled. 4.96. Hey, okay. So now let's see if it also shows us some insights. Because now I think I gave it a prompt that do run this skill empty. Is it really empty? Oh no. So no LLM wiki got generated. I think I gave it some instructions to do that, and there was no. It's still empty. Never mind. It tells me the cost, estimated cost. Okay. Can you tell me the cost of today's conversation? So, no. I tried accessing this page through Cloud plugin, but it refused. I think it's not allowed, not allowing Cloud to connect through that. E7. Can you tell me the cost of recent run? It just tells me total cost. Never mind. It should have worked. I mean, I asked it to give me some wiki to generate from there. I will look into the logs maybe tomorrow, so not today. It's okay. I think it worked as expected, so I'll just note this cost $1.03. One experiment failed that just give me some wiki and no wiki was generated. Transcription unavailable. Oh my god. The YouTube auth refresh token has expired. So I lost some $1 and did not get anything. I think I had asked the system. Oh no. Um, you sat down, I'll learn. So there is something that is very wrong with this outcome. It says reauthorize YouTube auth restore transcript capture for all sessions. Okay, let's not waste more time. I have used that, been through that part, right? So let's close the tab that we don't need. This is something I will expand into open source humans. This is the newsletter on LinkedIn that I have not responded to since a long time. After 12 editions, initially I thought of doing it every week, then every month, then lost my momentum. And then when things lose momentum, they almost die of no response. So the next version is like not pushing out of my head yet, just yet. There's no discipline. Yeah, that's the core thing that leads to failure of a lot of things. Now, let's focus on learning. Yesterday I was learning with the help of Fable. Today I'm going to be doing it without. Two other things I want to showcase before the discipline. I questioned my discipline, right? This is another YouTube channel which is like the sole responsibility that is I have expanded as my grandfather's lifestyle. This channel, मैं हरिओम and Dada Ramphul, honorary Captain Ramphul ji. So this channel has got some traction and some meaningful traction in some last 6 months, where I've been live broadcasting my early morning, evening prayer sessions with my grandpa, converting them to playlists and see one. Oh, doesn't tell me the number of view videos. So there are two programs I think. क्या आपको सपने देखना आता है? This is one. Second is this one. I'll just open some tabs. I also do some random song making exercises. Oh, this video count. Oh, this is a video count, right? So this look at this. It has got 164 videos. It has 83 videos. This one is growing, I think, now, and we'll expand into that. I just wanted to expose some data about me. Hmm. This is my mother's YouTube channel where she is now expand. She started sometime in February 2025, and she generated out 1.2 million views. I am like dreaming about $1 million since some long time, and this channel is also not monetized yet. So I'm like, I showed you three channels. My current learning YouTube channel, you see, which is related to artificial intelligence. The second is my sole responsibility with my grandpa, where I live my lifestyle as a priority. So artificial intelligence is, and everything else is like a second priority. Okay. Uh, I'm just enabling my mother's channel. I'm not taking care of things here. She only keeps on creating content related to Bhakti Geet, and very well. She is now like she's often doing it subconsciously. Every day she's publishing 3 to 4 short videos where she's just acting on the bhajans and the kirtans and some random life philosophies. She's about to retire from her um, professional services with the government of India by the end of this year. I want to look at this page to see if someone is watching it live, and I should change it like this. Damn it. Okay, so did I log in? So I'll shut this tab as well. This channel, I'm trying to put her on a pedestal where this generates some revenue sometime soon. We are going to enable that somehow if she's not she doesn't lose momentum. Recently, one of the content is going very viral, and we are enjoying this video. Wait a second. It actually showed us 29,000 and more. Now, oh, there it was saying 28,000. Here it shows 30.3. So YouTube analytics sometimes confuse, but yeah, some of it is acceptable. Anyway, let's get back to learning. This is my agents Salesforce account where I experiment with my agents, where I test things, where I experiment things, I implement things. So, learning, where do we begin? This is the desktop wallpaper, and show desktop icons. No, I implemented this a long time ago. Where is my? I shouldn't be hiding it. Maybe. Okay, I was saying I want to explore this Agentforce vibes now, but it costs I think, not much. I don't remember here. I tried it very long time ago. So today, still not going to do that. I'm learning. So this is my cloud home, and this is my recent chat. Not interested in expanding into that yet. And cloud code. Oh, my back now hurts. I'm not sitting in the right things. Let me just look at the other chat which I have here. If I put it here, do I hide or do this banner hides? What is there on my face? It's going behind my face? Yes. So it should be, let's see. Okay, now let's go back to Claude. What is happening in this conversation? I was trying to write draft a post for LinkedIn. So in my recent conversation with the Claude, I've been learning prompt engineering. What I did was where I started from. So I submitted the guide's first topic. Oh, come on. I think I need to refresh this page. Okay. Uh, the first prompt engineering, where it says I should be comfortable with all these. In my first round, I failed by a lot. Okay, so it gave me a score. It gave me some methodology. In the sum, like during the process, it generated a use case. So I used the image I generated like about 6 months ago. Oh, this was the initial image I started with. I generated this long time ago. This is the admin house I'm trying to imagine in my head. Like, how is this? How does the system work? I mean, mind mapping is an exercise, right? It's not ready yet, but it needs. It will be there. So I generated this with the help of ChatGPT and Claude. Of course, I created a prompt like we have a use case. Generate a generate a story for this house. Now this is the house. This is the use case. There, it's kind of a movie. So it started with the. It's not. I'm not really able to zoom in, so I'll just try to slowly explore it. It says front porch invocation. So when there's a prompt to the prompt builder, it is invoked by something, right? Buttons or flow in the agent or somewhere. Then it goes to versions, like which version of the prompt is going to be picked up. Okay. Then and within that there's a story that version is being one version has to be carefully drafted by the admin with the permissions for the required assets and everything else. Then it goes to grounding, like a prompt is filled with the so I'm actually recalling my yesterday's learnings. um, the age the prompt is filled with some variables which it called holes. The variables are need to be fed through some data through the Salesforce account or maybe the third party platforms it can pull, which is called Apex APIs, right? It can pull information like list from comments, like let's say all the comments have to be pulled, so all comments can be pulled, but they cannot be filtered just yet. They need to use some flows for filtering. So workshop grounding does the basic connecting with the data. Then of course, because the this information now needs to be fed to an LLM, right? This information, uh, the personally identifiable information about people gets hidden. It's actually called masking, data masking, where the again data gets hidden, and a table gets created to get it. Replace that information again when the information is coming back from the LLM, right? Now there's an exit checkpoint, and the trust layer checks for are we actually doing it right. Then it goes to outside the house, right? So the LLM, which is like outside the system, is taking care of the operating on the the prompt, the uh, human conversational command to process some data or generate something like that. It goes back to entry checkpoint, which checks for profanity, um, and also keeps a log of the response, the prompt, everything in the data cloud. That's a very in- necessary part to be learned because, yeah, that's how it works. And then there is front bench where the prompt was invoked from. The response gets back to the same. screen, I guess, right? So now this chat wasn't necessary. So I think I will expand into that when I'm done with the topic at least. Okay. So I generated some 20 questions yesterday. I'm going to be attempting those questions now. It says the clock is running. I hope the clock is running again. It gave me some 30 minutes time. Ouch. My water content is almost finished. My bottle water content and may need to fill it up. Okay. So now the timer is running. Yesterday oh, is it back? Do we have Fable now? I don't think it will work if I do. I have Fable. Do we have Fable back in the action? It says. If it says so, there's a bug in the system. Let me check if the Fable is still there. Why does it say try Fable? There's no chance like Fable is there, right? It's unavailable. So the the software will always have bugs. Come on. So right. I'm not able to believe my eyes. Why does it say try Fable? Anyway, so let's focus on the questions now. I spent a lot of time not doing what I'm supposed to. But looking at my other things, whatever thing I'm doing, uh, I deserve a lot of sponsorship. We'll get there. It's actually midnight my time, 12:07 a.m. I also intend to create reels content from these YouTube streams. I mean, why not automate what we can? So let's focus now. A bank wants relationship managers to generate consistently structured loan positions paragraphs on the account page on demand. Architecture argues Agentforce agent is the best because agents are more capable. No, we just need to generate, right? We don't need to like choose or have a conversation or make decisions. It just need something needs to be generated. So it's a prompt template oriented thing. Agree? No, I don't agree. Disagree. This is a single templated generation from record data. Prompt template is the matching mechanism. There is nothing for an agent to decide. Yes, an auto launch flow with a text template is sufficient because no AI is needed. We need to think out about it now. It says consistently structured loan position paragraph on the account page. Come on. When it says structured loan position paragraph is generated by AI. It cannot be a flow. In the initial versions of this questioning, it was also giving me one input box for providing the reasoning behind the choice I made. It was good. So when my reasoning was wrong, the fable, the artificial intelligence, um, also said, I mean, responded with the statement that, dude, your reasoning is wrong, try again. So This is how I'm using the best of the artificial intelligence to learn what I have. I mean, I don't actually like, or I want to say it like that. I hate MCQ based assessment certification format. Like, why not get me to build an agent or system or context or give me a problem space like a trailhead which you can verify also. Okay, employees will type free form HR questions. Sorry, I need to sit straight. I think I need to bring some water. The next weird expression, I will get back to getting some water. Employees will type free form HR questions into Slack. The system must determine whether to fetch a policy answer. Template resolve. Slack cannot render template output. Flex templates are limited to two situations per template. Template resolves once and cannot interpret. Acha. The question, let me try to understand the question before trying to look at the answer. Consultant proposes one large flex template. No, resolve once cannot interpret intent or choose among path. Yes, selective action is the agent loop. I was looking for the agent as an answer. Okay. Service manager want quick AI recaps for completed chat conversations. This is I may be able to even answer that, but I have not been able to actually implement that yet. I want to do that near future. Service managers want a quick AI recap of completed chat conversation. Default Einstein work summaries output is perfectly acceptable to them. What should the admin do? Build a flex template and seen work summaries. Enter the standard Einstein work summaries feature. Build nothing custom when the out of box feature matches the need. I believe work summaries feature does the needful very carefully. But this topic is out of syllabus maybe. I'm currently focusing on prompt builder, right? Is it part of the prompt builder? I mean, I question everything like I can question, right? I should question. One AI specialist must create and activate template. 50 reps must only run them. Come on. One AI specialist must create, activate templates. Least privilege assignment specialist, manager, and reps will need user. Okay. Prompt template, prompt template, user, not the manager. Everyone, no. Manager, nothing. Activated templates run by everyone. No, A is the answer. The template grounds on contact birth date. Anyway, I don't have anyway audience anywhere. I mean, there's no point for live streaming it on Twitter. At least it could have been done well better on in some way on LinkedIn, but I think it costs. It doesn't allow me to broadcast on two channels at the same time, and hence I don't do it. See, I that's how I wander into tangents. A template grounds on contact birth date. A rep whose profile has no access to birth date runs it. Result: no error. I know. The field resolves anyway. The template run, oh no, runs and birthday is simply not resolved into the prompt because grounding respects the field of security. FLS is the term that needs to be learned. I should be faster at doing this exercise. Reps need only one click while editing a code record. Reps need one click while editing a code record to fill the executive summary long text field with generated content ground on that code. Which template is type? Flex invoked from a record trigger flow. Oh my god. Field generation triggered flex template executive summary. So I don't know why not a record trigger flow. Flex template. So I'm actually l- figuring like meta learning that there are things about flex and actually types of templates that I don't understand yet. Although don't need to remember in my real world scenarios, but it's good to be able to remember remember some things. I mean, that's what the certification is testing, right? If I can recall something quickly, a nightly auto launched flow must run a template whose inputs are on an account. Nightly auto launch template flow. A nightly auto launched flow. Nightly auto launch flow must run a template. Come on, whose input are an account, customer forecast, a product. So these are the inputs. It's an auto launch flow. It says what type it is. I'll take a break. Sorry. Where is that? Loop? Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Do I need a widget? No. Do I need a loop? There's something I'm looking for. There is something I'm looking for. Where is the timer I had yesterday? There's no timer, buddy. Oh no. What is that? Hmm. It should have been like this. Uh oh. So what I'm looking for is damn it. I had a timer optionality yesterday. Oh, yes. Hi again. So I'm back from a quick break. Uh, Now I will be continuing with my studies. Uh, Something I changed from square corner to the round. Good improvisation. That's what I love about my methodology. I keep on improvising. Discipline is a difficult thing, and I understand the importance of discipline as well. If you doubt, ask me. If you doubt that I lack discipline, talk to me. Okay. I know this is the right answer, but I don't know why the field generation cannot do it. But it's because it is for a single field, right? Which statement about sales email template is true? Oh my god. They are grounded as a recipient. They are grounded on a recipient contact lead optionally with one related object surface in the email composer. I mean, when it makes it sound confusing or it might sound funny if you understand that. I don't find any of them right. But yes, the funny part was right. Most probably. Because through elimination, at least all these are wrong. It can be grounded on recipient's contact. One related object. I don't understand this part. With one related object. I wish I could simply. Oh, okay, sharing particular screen. So when I switch screens, nothing gets disturbed. But the point I'm trying to make is, oh, I can share multiple screens. Or no, I wish I could add another element. Wow, too much experimentation is bad. Okay. So I expecting some changes on screen, but anyway, cancel it. Oh, I just lost something. Okay, let's get back to work. Yeah, so I am looking at my Salesforce account. If I could quickly launch a screen where there is email templates, right? I would have been the great specialist someone needs. But on account, I mean, it is probably, and I cannot even load the accounts. So yeah, I mean, I actually want to get out of setup. You know, oh come on! It says team must be able to reach your designated security contact. Okay, we'll do that. Not right now, but eventually I will do that. So in service setup, I think within a contact easily there could be email thing, and that is what I wanted to verify with one related object. I mean, it could it be with any of the related object? I don't know. That is what it was confusing. I should have been there where I could see and explore the right pages about. Oh, did I get expand beyond? Yes, this is the service home. It's not implemented. There's nothing inside my Salesforce account. Everything is zero. Case created 35. Two cases closed. This is all stupid. I did not create cases. Can you show me two created cases? Who created these cases? So I want to use this account as a leads generation system for my own platform as well, my own services page. Nothing else matters.com. So in my recent upcoming sessions, I should actually build an agent on this page that captures the leads from for me, right? I will soon do it, just not doing it. Um, Point is about understanding the systems we build. Okay, so let's get back to the assessment. Oh, I thought I was sharing the screen, but anyway, a template can on case must include the case priority, variant account's name. So these are the rules for this particular scenario. I think C is the right answer. Template trigger flow may not have everything, and case priority merge field actually allows um, like finding the variable values, right? This chocolate was lying in some bag, so it's not really much solid. but it's great. I think there are 20 questions. I'm running very slow. I'm not able to reason my way through this thing. It says all products on an opportunity. How do we get it? How do we get the all the products on an opportunity? Is it related list merge field? Is it related list? Is it a template triggered on flow? Elimination is not working in my head. So I will hit and trial. Template triggered, no related list. I mean, does that even make sense? Related list with a filter property. Does that make sense? Template triggered from flow for only three most recent closed cases for the same account. Flow is an answer. Apex is an answer. How do we get the cases for an account? We can do it through Apex, Flow, template. So I don't know the answer to the question number 10 as well. At the moment, a quote template resolves. It must fetch the customer's current credit limit. External views API, which grounding technique? Data cloud, object model, Apex data provider. Okay, these are two different things that I don't know the answer. It says Apex data provider or data cloud data model object. Is that a real grounding technique? I don't know. Apex data provider. So I must follow the trailheads rather than answering questions with the cloud. I could have, I can go more interactive and more deeper with the conversational learning, but there's some structure missing. 9, 10, 11, all three questions. I'm like just guessing. It at least related to right. I know that. But the questions are related to prompt engineering. The question is not related to this topic, right? Maybe. What does that even mean? Template trigger prompt flow with the get records on content version. Okay, I think this is the right answer. Oh my god, there are too many questions. How much time has gone? Dude, 7 more minutes. I think there are 7 more questions. 8. Select two valid ways to execute an activated flow. Select two valid ways to execute an activated flex prompt template. Two valid ways. Prompt template action. Info. Activated flex prompt template. Yeah, I can next to the field. On the record edit page, activated flex prompt template. Oh, come on. I don't know. Prompt template action. Flows cannot have prompt templates, right? Agent action that invokes a template. AI icon next to record edit page. That's a very bad theory to work with. Damn it. I must check. So I must update my Hermes agent to also note the things that I said I must recheck, focus on. Yesterday I asked my agent to take out the summaries, sorry, one-liners from the sessions I get, I think, on the fly. But the agent doesn't even listen to my carefully drafted prompts. I'm not going to use it. After the session, I will. Okay. I hope the ants don't reach it before me. Mm. Yes, best practices. Use the grounded switch the template lower. Come on. A grounded template keeps inventing service entitlement the customer does not have. During a prompt round trip, where does customer PII get masked? Okay, two more questions. Select two capabilities in Einstein class layer provided. Provide. Fine tuning providers, foundation model. No. Okay, I don't know. Yes. So this is done when the information is coming back. Do not share prompts. Oh no, come on. Automatic IP, no. Fine tuning the provider's foundation model. Zero data retention. No. Do not store prompts. Providers do not store prompts, response, or train on them. Okay. The last question. Company must prevent templates from using one banned provider model. Register its own con- Company must register its own externally hosted LLM. Managed model availability. Managed model availability in organizing generative AI settings. Register the model via BORO. Remove prompt tablet user from all users named credentials. Network access IP delete. Okay, fine. How do I submit now? It says Fable 5. Fable 5 will respond. Model is not available. I know it's not available. Why don't you do it automatically? Why is there no edit button? What is that button? Share? Edit? Oh my god. I, oh, I actually wanted to use the best intelligence available. Grade me with full explanations. That input is given by the system itself. Sometimes I feel there are some ants on my legs. Okay, just finish it. 95% pass. I know 3 4% clear the 73% marks. Bar. So did I improve? Yes. Hmm. What did I learn? Which question did I get wrong? The one you failed twice this morning. Now correct. Come on. Incorrect question. Choose two valid ways to execute an activated flex template. Flow action. So let's go back to the question number. No, wait. You picked C plus B. C is right. B. The AI icon next to field on the record edit page is a field generation, not flex. Let me look at the question number 15 again. So I said AI icon next to configure field on the record edit page. Activated flex prompt tablet. So beside a configure field, record edit page, the explanation says that these are basically ta field generation, not flex. Okay, that icon is the field generation templates only. Native service surface flex template never appears here. This is same trap B5. B5. Question 4. In the morning where B was also the field generation icon decoy planted in the flex question. So I don't understand the depth yet. I need to practice more. I know. Verdict blunt. This morning you were conflict. Today this. The eight scattered weakness collapsed to one single label swap. That one is pure rote, not understanding. What is it that you are trying to say in English? Question 11 is the headline. You failed that concept on B4, Q3 failed it again on V5, just nailed it cold under a timer. That's not luck, that's warehouse versus phone call. Sticking the movie worked. No, let's look at the question number 11 again. Wait a second. I said I'm guessing. You remember? At the moment a code template resolves fetch credit limit through this since the data is external. Okay, so it says an Apex data provider is the right answer because it l- can call through external bureaus through APIs. But why not data cloud data model object? Okay, I will ask you to explain question number 9, 10, 11. Flex generation only. So I need to learn that. Flex runs via Flow, Agent, Apex, API. Okay, I need to remember that. Flex runs via Flow, Agent, Apex, or API. Retake a fresh quick 20 question mock 3 to 4 days before the exam to confirm it held. Then stop studying and move your hours to AI agents. That's 35% of the exam. You haven't touched it yet. The section is AI as of tonight, exam ready. No. Explain the question 10, 11, 9, 10, 11 with reasoning about which option is right and why, and which options are not right and why not. Okay, just to get into the depth of the things we are dealing with. Good. These three are grounding ladder heaviest tested. I mean, when it says good now, people dread, and I also dread. Worth doing slowly. It says case parity. Come on, could you explain repeated the question once? Deciding facts. Each piece of data wanted is single field. No, dude, just repeat the question for reference. A prompt is a actually prompt builder, prompt engineering. That's what we are doing. It's all about iterations and looking into the issues. Three grounding questions. Heaviest tested. Question. A template on case must include case priority, parent account name, and the account owner. So why cannot template triggered prompt flow not do it? What the I mean, ideally, what do I do is that I play the read aloud button, but today I won't be able to hear it well, and I read very slow. I hate reading as well, but I read. I find ways to read. I cannot hear it. My machine needs to be upgraded, and I need sponsors. 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 Manifesting my dream. Okay, I will draft a banner. Come on. See, my machine is like waiting for response. If you see the pinned custom GPTs, I used it to learn or how do they work. So I have not really worked with this career coach. It's just a superficial ideal case thing which no I don't did not work on it. Uh, Agentforce Architect, I'm going to be using it often. It's not foolproof, but it seems to be designed in a way to help. Okay, this conversationally Nullist is a great custom GPT. Gamdia's transforming business with responsible AI. This is a great custom GPT by Mr. Gamdias, and I loved it. I use it. I used it. I hope I will be using it sometime in near future as well. Okay, so design a thumbnail to showcase that I'm manifesting my dream to find sponsors across the industry. That's an incomplete prompt, but that's for fun. Okay, so now the half. Oh, why is it saying half A, half B? Okay, all products on an opportunity. The trigger word is all. You want every child record. No filtering, no sorting, no top end. That is the precision definition of related list merge field. All. Related list merge field gives you all, right? Everything you need in all that without a filter, without a sorting. It says all. When we are looking for a related list, that is related list merge field. Yes, related list merge field. It grabs the full set of related child records, holds them into the prompt as a JSON dump. No logic required, so no flow required. If there's no logic required, we need all. So there's no flow required. We just use the related list merge fields. Okay. The part B where it says only this, only the three trigger word only are only three. Most recent. That's the filter. Only closed. A sort by closed date descending. A limit. Top three. A related list cannot do any of it that. It dumps everything on nothing. The moment you need to select a subset or order, you climb to the template triggered from flow. That is the answer I need to understand and learn. Where get records element does the filter, sort and limit. Template triggered from flow. The logic is the requirement here, right? Hands the result into a prompt. Why A is right? I got it right. It's the only option that matches each half of the actual need. Dump A, dump. Actual need, dump for A, logic flow for B. Why the others are wrong? Okay. Uniformity is best practice. Abate. Okay. There's no virtue in using flow for half. Flow, there is over engineering the dump that a related list does for free. 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 Lowest sufficient is judged per requirement, not pick. One tool for consistency. Come on. This is a sharp trap. Related list with filter property. Whether you actually know related list merge field does not give you arbitrary filter. And it's about time I must shut my machine and session. Apex would work for both, but it's code for a job that needs no callout, no custom logic. Apex do not do custom logic. Oh, I thought people write Apex code to write logic beyond a query. Over engineering both halves. Wrong on lower sufficient. Code for a job that needs no callout, no custom logic beyond the query. I'm not asking cross questioning here. I'll take a pause. I will actually verify my claim, my thought. I thought Apex. I thought Apex has code for custom logic and everything that the no code tools cannot do. I'll do it after the completion of walking through these questions. Okay. Did I jump one part somewhere? Yes, I jumped to the question number 10. I don't know how. Let's go back to the question number 9. That question was template case clarity. Did we read that? What the data actually needs. Template on case must include case priority, parent's account name. Okay, the traversal was the key thing I picked up. Priority sets on the case. What the data actually needs. Account name sits one hop away. That's okay. Owner's phone sits two hops away. Okay. All three are single fields. Threads on a record. Okay, that are already linked to lookup relationships. No filtering, no sorting, no list, external system, nothing computed. Okay, just merge fields, right? Reads one account. So I want to know about the other parts. Template trigger control. Why those are wrong? Front flow. A flow could fetch these, but a flow is a tool you reach for when you need logic, filtering, sorting, conditional branching, looping. There's no logic here, just reads. Using a flow is over engineering, so it loses to C is lowest efficient, sufficient. This is your morning effort trap. In grounding clothing, okay. Apex, same, over engineering. Data cloud, CMO, data cloud for the data. that was ingested and unified from outside CRM. Unstructured data index for RAG. The account and owner are plain CRM records sitting right there on the lookout. Bringing data cloud into the this is reaching across the building for something you on your desk. The tell individual fields on record linked to while lookups merge field with traversal each time, every time. That's all. Let's go to the question 11 quickly. At the moment a quote template resolves, it must fetch the customer's credit limit. This is one of the failed. This is one failed twice this morning. So go slow. Decisive phases at the moment the template resolves, fetch external API. The two things have to be true at once. The source is outside Salesforce and the value must be retrieved live in the instant of running. It doesn't exist anywhere in the organization. Why D is right? I mean, I'm saying why A is wrong. I need to know that. The source is outside Salesforce and doesn't fine. Make a real-time HTTP callout to an external system during prompt. Apex is only grounding provider that can provide place an outbound API call to a third-party endpoint at runtime. Feed the fresh response to the prompt. Current credit limit fetch. Now live. Call out Apex. This is the answer I'm looking for. The rationale baked into option, since the data is external, is the trap. It's one that you got both times morning. I got this wrong every time. Data Cloud holds external data that are already ingested and unified ahead of time. Okay. A warehouse stored in advance a credit limit that must be true as of second. It was never ingested, it doesn't exist. Until the BD computes it on request, Data Cloud reserves the primary. So I thought Data Cloud should be able to pull the information from external systems. Wrong because tense. Warehouse past, phone call now. Related list reads a child record already in your organization. Credit limit isn't a record in the Salesforce, nothing in the list. A retriever does semantic vector search. So this is also a great thing to learn and important thing to learn. Oh my god. Retriever does semantic vector search over index context. Semantic or vector search. It's RAG for unstructured text, not a connector. Its live structured API also serves pre-indexed data. Also the wrong tense. Oh come on. The thread the thread through all three. Grounding questions are never about which tool is most powerful. They're also matching the shape of the data need to the lowest rung that delivers. Read for read for four signals every time. How many records? One field or a list. Any logic? La la la. Where it is live, CRM or data cloud or external. These are three different things. Data cloud doesn't do API calls. Okay. What tense already stored or fetched? This let's just finish the last question. Last prompt of the day. It's too late to sleep. Don't go gentle into that night. You're wrong about the fact. Oh come on. Implies for the answer. Where's my phone? Is it in my pocket? No. I put it out maybe somewhere. I thought to like read it out loud rather than me reading it. You're wrong about what the fact implies for the answer. Okay, both things are true at once. Holding them together is wrong. Apex can do almost everything. It's almost capable of grounding provider. Anything merge fields, Apex can read. Anything a flow filter and sorts, Apex can filter. There's a thing nothing else can do. Live external callouts, express, etc. But that's exactly why it's usually the wrong answer. Is the flip your brain is missing. The exam question doesn't ask which tool can do this. If it did, Apex would be answered to almost every grounding question. The question would be pointless. It asks lowest sufficient. Fine. So Apex basically means can do everything, including live callouts. Only run that can. Flex prompt prompt flow. Prompt flow. What is a prompt flow? Is it a type of can do filter, sort, limit, branching logic? Can dump, merge field. Oh my god, so much of explanation. Capability increases as you climb, but the scoring rule says start at the bottom, stop at the first rung. You only climb to apex when you rung because below. If it physically cannot deliver, there's exactly one situation where that's true. Okay, it's built this way. Why the example? It mirrors real architecture. This isn't an exam quirk. It's how Salesforce wants. You to build a Vix's code, it needs developer, it needs test classes, it needs deployment, it's harder to maintain, it breaks or more often, a merge field is a click. So the real world is principle is use the least code that solves it. Exam encodes lower sufficient. Question 9 marks you wrong not because Apex can't, but because you reached for a developer when an admin would mouse would with a mouse would have done it in 10 seconds. Okay. Stop asking is this hard enough for Apex? This question makes capability the criterion. Ask instead, does any lower rung cover this? Individual fields, even across lookups, merge fields, stop, don't climb, all child, record, no logic, related list, stop, filter, sort, limit, branch on Salesforce data. Flow, live external callout at runtime. Now, only now, you're exhausted, everything else climb to Apex. So, the model Apex does what no code can't. Is the right capability model. Mistake is treating capability selection rule. No exam. No. On this exam, capability is the tiebreaker for last resort, not the first thing. Okay, let me ask this last question maybe. What is prompt flow? One liner version is to keep. Apex can do everything, anything. The exam only wants it when it's only thing that can, which means live external callout. Prompt flow. Uh, oh, this is something that ChatGPT generated for me. It says manifesting my dream to find sponsors across the industry. Hey, I mean everything else could have been removed. Sponsorship opportunity available for support to support my second attempt manifesting my dream. Okay, let's finish quickly. It explained prompt flow, and I have to read all that to get it in my head. I wish I could read it aloud. Picking up from frame 3 of the movie, prompt flow is the rung you climb to when a whole needs logic. Not just, I mean, prompt flow. I'm confusing prompt flow with the prompt template. Exam calls template triggered prompt flow. Pass the name literally, it tells you everything. Template triggered prompt flow. It doesn't run a schedule, a button, or a record save. It runs because a prompt template invoked it during resolution. Template is the trigger. Its output isn't saved record or a screen. It's output text that gets poured into the prompt hole. I think I will leave it for today. I want to sleep, and that's all for today. We'll keep learning every day. Keep learning, boys. That's the only way to survive. And create optionality for yourself. What is that? The pillow. Good night, friends. See you tomorrow.